Hello, this video is to explain to students how they can navigate through the area that their teacher has created for this assignment. So I'm going to go to the assignment that was created by Ms. McGuire called Ancient Latin America. When I click it, what we're going to work on today is our brochure. So I'm going to scroll down right here to number 11 where it says brochure. Click this icon that's a picture of a piece of paper, and then what I'm going to have are a variety of links that I can click in order to do my assignment. Okay, first things first. If I look at this link right here, and you always read your directions, so I'll read the directions. And it talks about how to save the file, which we'll talk about probably later. So we click right here in order to get to the brochure activity. When I click that, it's going to have an area where I can start as well as open any existing documents. Because we've started today, I'm going to click Start. And then I'm going to click brochure because our teacher has stated that we need to do a brochure. Now, this is important. For the sake of time, I'm going to encourage you to either use either brochure 1, 2, or 3. We're not going to look down here. So for today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick number 3. It says, do you want to pick this template? I'm going to click yes, and then it's going to open up for me. Now, sometimes you have to click it one more time for it to open, and then you get started. Let's notice right here we have an area for images or our pictures, and we have 3 areas for our text. Let's start with text first. You don't want to worry about trying to put pictures in there today. What we're working on is getting our text in. We're not going to change anything up at the top. We're going to keep everything the way it is and type the information from our notes. So, using my notes, I can type information. Spelling is important. And then you save all your information once you type it. Okay, making sure you look at your spelling. We're not changing anything up at the top, so I click done. Now I go to the next text area, do the same thing. The next text area, do the same thing. And then I can look at my images. So in order to do images, you'll just click it. And you have to have some images already saved in your area. That's part of another video. So let's just pretend that these are some of the images that I created for this assignment where I talked about the Mayans and their skill with writing. And then I just put that in there. Now the big thing is this: you always want to make sure that you look at giving credit to any pictures that you use. So for that reason, it's very important that you look at the second video that's going to be created for you. Now, if you finish all of this, then you click Next. Would you like to edit the page before going back and continuing? Say yes, double check. Okay, if it's no. And then next, it shows you the item that you have, and you can save it as a draft, save it as a final, or share it. You're only going to share it when you're finished with creating your brochure. So you click share, you type your name, first initial, last name. That helps you save it. Then you're going to send it to Ms. McGuire's email address so that she has your brochure. But again, you only do this once you are finished creating your brochure. And then you click share. Okay? And I'll just put today that as an example. You don't have to include your email address. So I'll click share. We do have to include our email address. Okay? And then I'll click share. One thing about sending it from an email, then just go ahead and you can make up an email. It doesn't really necessarily have to be there, just so that they think there's an email. So then I click share, and it seems as though quite a bit of times with this you have to click it more than once, and then you're done. Okay? So make sure you look at the video about looking at images, and that's it.